Hey, beautiful souls, beautiful sunshine here with the Our Holistic Healer. I am back with another prophetic message. So, if you're new to my channel, I just want to say welcome. And if you're returning, I just want to say thank you for returning. I'm hoping that the messages that I receive is resonating with someone. So, just if it's resonating with you guys, if you guys can just so kindly click the like button so that way I kind of get a feel of the people that's interacting with the channel. I so greatly appreciate it. It's a little feedback for me because sometimes I wonder if I'm, you know, sometimes I see the people, I see a little bit more people starting to um, watch the videos. I don't know whether you're watching the full videos, but hopefully the messages are resonating. But if you guys again can just hit the like button so that way I kind of know if the messages are resonating with the ones who are clicking on it. Yeah, so anyway, with all that being said, again, keep in mind, if you're new to my channel, I just want to basically say, keep in mind, if you're clicking on this video, obviously there's a message that's here for you, or you're probably just a little curious. But usually if somebody is usually led to my channel, usually there's a message that's resonating with the topic, or they're being led to my channel for a specific message that they need to hear at this point in time, whether it be currently, whether it be a couple of weeks from now, or whether it be within the near future. The energies could be happening, or it could be happening to someone close to you. Well, anyway, with all that being said, let me get right in. So these two messages are very interesting, okay? So what I want to say basically is in the first stream, I'm sorry. Yeah, these are two messages. So what I want to basically let you guys know is the message that I received that some of you, it could be female archetype, it can be male archetype. Some of you have been going the wrong direction. Some of you have made choices that was not how can I explain it? Some of you made choices that caused you felt like you messed up in life, should I say, or you messed up a particular situation, and everybody's situation is going to be different, so take it how it resonates. It could be you messed up with a job, it could be you messed up with a relationship, you feel like you messed up with a family member, you feel like you messed up with a co-worker. Take it how it resonates. Again, everybody's situation is going to be different, but it's up to you to use your discerning spirit. This is not me basically saying that people are flocking to individuals who are not for their highest and greatest good, but more so people who are meant, it's almost like people, okay, thank you, Spirit. It's almost like this. Some of you are realizing that you have been going the wrong direction in life for whatever the situation may be. Take it how it resonates. But you're realizing you messed up in a particular situation. I saw that something was being messed up. You messed up in a particular situation, and however it may come, with whoever it may be with, you messed up in a particular situation. And not only did you mess up, but you thought what you was doing was correct, but it turned out that it wasn't correct, that you messed up a situation. And not only that, but you're now starting, and need I remind you that I saw that you're realizing now that you were going the wrong direction, and you basically was heading in the wrong direction in life, should I say, by whatever choices that you made in the past. And then not only that, but you're now realizing and you're deciding to turn around and basically try to make your head in the right direction, should I say. Because I saw it as if somebody was just like making a U-turn and turning around in a dream because they realized they was going the wrong direction. So take it again how it resonates. But I saw some of you are going to be making a decision to basically head in the right direction, and the direction that you're heading in is for these messages for these people that I'm talking to who it resonates with. Basically, the direction you was headed in was not the direction you were supposed to be going in, but sometimes all bad things lead to the good, you know. And God usually has a higher purpose. So now the direction that you're heading in is the right direction that you're heading in. So keep that in mind. um yeah, keep that in mind, because let's just say people or things from the other direction was not for your highest and greatest good, but the moving and going forward, the things that are the things that are in front of you where you're heading now are for your highest and your greatest good. And it's almost like, yeah, I just saw that you guys are you're headed in the right direction. um I don't want to I don't want to confuse you guys. So yeah, you're headed in the right direction. So anyway, so moving on to the next message. Yeah, moving on to the next message. So I saw this came through as if, okay, so some of you are going to be experiencing a situation where new people are going to be moving into your neighborhood. um people you're gonna see people moving into your neighborhood. And what I had saw basically was, just seemed like more of apartment complex, but take it how it resonates. I guess it could be apartment complex, it could be a housing complex, because I did do another message on, and I'm not sure if I put this one up on YouTube or if I put this one up on Patreon, but some people were looking for houses. Excuse me. Some people were looking for houses, so people were just kind of, touring the neighborhood, and the neighbors who stayed in the neighborhood was seeing the people who was actually, coming and going, looking at the houses or whatever. But anyway, so this message is kind of pertaining to that. I take it that these are probably the energies that we're in, and sooner or later you guys are going to start to see who exactly will be moving in soon enough. Take it how it resonates. I didn't see, well, for these particular people who resonate with my message, if what I'm saying resonates with you, because I think everybody, not everybody, but whoever, if someone else is giving messages, I don't know. Anyway, but let me just give the message. I don't even want to confuse myself. Let me just give the message. Take it how it resonates. So I saw as if people were going to be moving into the neighborhood. The neighborhood that you live in is also going to start to change a little bit. And I say that to say, I had actually saw things like benches, benches that people sit on, throughout neighborhoods. Like where I live at, they have some benches throughout the neighborhood where people can just kind of stop and sit and just relax if they want to, and just enjoy the scenery. But I saw that some neighborhoods are going to start putting up some benches for people just to kind of sit and, just watch, linger, just kind of do what I said my neighborhood does or whatever. And then I also saw like some picnic type benches, but these weren't the ones that's kind of like rectangle shape with the seating part attached to it. This one was a little different. It was more so like a round table with, it was like a metal table, but it was round, and the chairs, how sometimes they have like little picnic benches where they have like a chair here, a chair here, and a chair here, and a chair here, and the table's round in the middle, and the stools that you sit on, it's attached to the table. So that's what I saw. Some neighborhoods are going to start adding those into their little vicinities of their neighborhoods, and start offering those new things. So you're just going to slowly, surely, but seeing the neighborhood starts to change a little bit. So just pay attention. Those things are for the greater good of all, for people to learn to not learn, but for people to partake, sit, and just enjoy life, and just be out in nature. So yes, that's what I saw. The other thing I saw was the people who were moving in. These people didn't seem like I didn't get the energy of they seemed like they was happy to be in the neighborhood that they were in. They was just partaking in and enjoying the newness of the neighborhood. Maybe it's something different for them. So I just saw that them enjoying the scenery, and they was just appreciating. So I didn't get any. I did. Excuse me. I didn't get any type of partying type energies or aggressiveness or any loudness, but that's up to you. Everybody's situation can be different. So from what I saw, these people were pretty calm. They was just happy to be in the neighborhood. That was something different, I guess, than from what they're normally used to dealing with. Um, so, and then I also saw that some of you are going to be switching up your hair too. I saw some of you going to be cutting your hair and switching it up. And yeah, and I think it was coloring too. Yeah, I think it was more so of a going back to a natural um like a I don't want to say a specific color, but it was going back to your natural color. So it wasn't anymore. I didn't get that. It like if some of you had color in your hair, I saw some of you pretty much going back like to your natural hair color and cutting your hair is what I saw. I also saw that some of you are going to be dealing with the situation, whether it be at a doctor's office or whether it be at like a dentist's office. I'm not sure which one it was, but it was some type of office between the doctor's office and the dentist's office. But I kind of feel like it was the dentist's office, but I wasn't really for sure. But it was kind of between the two. But anyway, with all that being said, some of you are going to deal with the situation of it's going to have something to do with the person up at the receptionist desk in the front area of the office. So this person is going to be very helpful to you, but then I feel I saw like some of you, it's going to be a situation that is close to the end of the day. And I guess, you know how sometimes you go into a place and it's close to the end of the day, people just kind of start tidying up for the next day because they're about to close and they trying to do everything they need to do before they actually close. So when that time gets there, like when this say hypothetically, when 6 o'clock gets there, they ready to go and not, trying to wait till people leave and clean up. So they kind of tidying up and just straightening and organizing stuff while the last patient is there. And I also saw that again, the lady at the front desk who was helping whoever this person was, she was helping an individual. She was very, she was very helpful. Let me say that. Um, she was very helpful. I did hear her say something about like she was going to mail out the service or bill you for the service because they couldn't pull up something. I'm not sure if it's the codes or they need to send something to the insurance office or something like that. So she said she was going to bill somebody. Um, Not only that, but the other individual who works in the office, I can't remember. She was like office manager or something like that. I kind of got a feel of something like that. But anyway, she was out in the lobby kind of tidying up stuff and, moving stuff around. And it was as if she picked up something that I had that was sitting on the counter that the lady had gave me. And she was about to toss it in the trash like she thought it was trash. And I told her, no, I said, that's mine. And then, so instead of her giving it back to me, she gave it to the lady she gave it to the receptionist to give back to me, which didn't make sense. And then some of you gonna find yourself in a situation. So just try to stay calm about it and try to keep in mind that these people just operating at a different frequency than what you're operating at is what I was told. So the person, because I remember it was as if I had told her in a dream. I remember it was as if I had told her in the dream, was all that necessary? Like you giving it back to the receptionist for the receptionist to give back to me when you could have just handed it straight to me. And that's the tone I was giving her in the dream, in a sense. So some of you are going to find yourself dealing with a situation like that. Just keep in mind, try not to be too reactive when you find yourself in that situation. If it resonates with you, try not to be too reactive, but just keep in mind that the individual is just operating at a lower frequency. That's all. So, sometimes when people operate at a different frequency, you get different types of attitude. You deal with different types of, mood swings or, whatever the case may be. So just try not to let them throw you off or upset you, to the utmost. I mean, you can speak your truth. Yes, speak your truth, and, just don't be rude and nasty about it, because again, sometimes these people just aren't aware, of of, it's almost like tuning into a radio station and you hit a shh, shh. People are just on different frequencies. So once you understand that, we all tend to able to coexist a little better and just kind of like speak our truth, but let some things just kind of brush off your shoulder at the same time. So with all that being said, I believe that was it. Let me make sure. Yes. So, with all that being said, I am wishing you all much love and much light on your journey. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I hope all is well with you guys. And if you guys need any additional support, any um, body clearing, um, energy work, feel free to check out the description box below. My website is down below. Um, With all that being said, I'm wishing y'all much love and much light on your journey. Until the next prophetic message, I hope my messages were helpful for you guys. Um, Again, if you guys can click the like button so that way I know that their message is resonating or that you can kind of relate to the message, that way I know. So I hope that I know that I'm never doing anything in vain. It's just a matter of the messages are going to meet. The messages are going to the messages are going to meet the right people or find the right people. But anyway, with all that being said, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I'm wishing y'all much love and much light on your soul's journey. And I say peace and blessings. Bye.